Hi, bae. It's me, Bae Stray, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Today, we're going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Episode 2, You Know the Tea, Honeybee. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Oh my god, so the episode starts off with everybody back at the Pork Chop Lounge and they vote each other off. Utica and Elliott with 2 T's get a tie, and RuPaul is not happy because this is not All Stars. They have to vote again, Elliott versus Utica, and Elliott gets sent packing. So we think. But it cuts to the next day in the workroom where the winning girls walk in. So the tea we get is that Kandy Muse is messy, and who would have guessed, right? So then RuPaul walks into the workroom and says that he sent one of his queens home a little too early, and it just so happens to be Elliott with 2 T's. Then Ru kind of goes on this little speech saying, don't let the haters get to you because you are a winner, baby. And I guess that's his response to online bullying. And RuPaul announces that they are going to have to give a daytime and a nighttime look for the fashion show mini challenge. And while they're getting ready, others are not feeling Elliott, and then it turns into Kandy versus Elliott when Elliott asks her, are you scared you're gonna go home first like your sister? Okay, so the first queen to walk out for their daytime look was Mick, and I really loved their big hair and their latex moment because there was a rainbow daytime full portrait fantasy, so she served it the house down. Boots. And then Kandy walked out in this red gown, which kind of like reminded me of steampunk with really curly rolled hair. I didn't understand it much more than that. So there's that. And then there was LaLa Ri. I was loving her long braids, but her dress was kind of serving me Kim Kardashian pregnant couch moment. Then there was Olivia Lux, and I felt she was serving a little 60s Daphne moment with some cute little ostrich feathers. And of course she was serving a little tiny purse. And then there was Simone, and she was serving colors on colors, and I love that, like, it was really like Miley Cyrus rocker moment but with some big hair, so I love that. Then there was Tina Burner, and her daytime look was cute. Like, I love the cut and I love the idea, but like literally she just had everything going on, like this fashion material with a bow and then like feathers and then like more embellishments, and it just had way too much like to even comprehend. And then there was Elliott. I feel that she wasn't sickening, but I'm sure that she feels that she was, so there's that. And then there was a night look, and again, first up we have Mick, and I kind of feel she was serving really Vander Von Odd for some reason, but sue me. And then there was Kandy Muse, and she came out like in a devil look. I really wasn't living for it. I really felt like Kandy Muse was gonna bring the look, but I kind of feel like she just brought looks that she already had. And then there was LaLa Ri serving a woman. Oh my god, I just love her face like so much. And I got like chain link slut, and it was cute. And then there was Olivia Lux again with a tiny purse, branding, and a little beaded maroon dress. I lived for it. It was a hot moment for her. She looked absolutely stunning. And then there was Simone, and she was serving high fashion model. It was like a very bohemian moment, and I loved her braids with the little pom-poms at the end. Genius. Sexy. And then there was Tina Burner, and she came out in this red and orange and yellow latex look, but there was just something about it that was missing for me. I don't know what it was. Like, the first outfit had everything, but this outfit didn't have something. And then lastly, there was Elliott with 2 T's, and I enjoyed this look from her. It was very, I guess you can say, over the top, but without being over the top. So there's that. So they get back to the workroom and they're writing their song, and Tina's name dropping her boy band again, and Olivia Lux is living the fantasy Blair St. Clair could never as the ingenue. And everyone still hates Elliott. And they get to the main stage and they're getting to practice their choreo. Elliott isn't gonna share his secrets as a dancer with the girls. We'll see how that works. LaLa isn't living for the choreo. Simone isn't getting it. And then Mick mentions in his song that he was born a girl. He hasn't explained that to the cast. And when he hears that and they hear that, he kind of just gets in his head. And then pretty much that's where rehearsal ends. The next day in the workroom, and it's time for the runway. And Mick shares with Olivia Lux what was going on in his head during that process. And they all kind of just grill Elliott, and Elliott tells them what happened, how the bottom girls voted him off and gave him the chop. And then it's time for the main stage challenge, where the girls get to perform in their girl group. Mick was up first, and theirs was very informational. It gave a really good backstory on who they were. Kandy Muse was fun. She name dropped a lot. It was cute. And Olivia Lux sounded so good, and she looked so good. I mean, duh, Olivia Lux is gonna look good. She's like the Valentina of the season. And then there was Simone. She was everything. She looked amazing, like God, honey. And then there was Tina, and she came out with a rap verse, which really surprised me. I didn't live for it. And same with Elliott. They came out with a rap verse, and in my opinion, I believed it was better than Tina, so there's that. Then on the main stage, the category is Le May You Stay. Mick was the first one out, and they were serving fashion. I lived for it. I was gagging. It was something I didn't really expect to see on the main stage. Then there was Kandy Muse, and she was serving fembot realness. It was cute, but I was like, Henny, where are the guns? And she was like, I am the boom boom gun. And then LaLa Ri was everything when she said she wanted to be a chocolate bar dipped in gold. I totally bought it. I felt like I won the Willy Wonka golden ticket, getting to see her on stage. And then there was Olivia Lux. Of course, she gave face, but I wasn't living for the outfit that she was wearing. I felt like it was very old lady, and I just wasn't living for it. And then there was Simone. It was a hot little moment for her. She got to show what a badass she was. Then there was Tina Burner, and she came out as the Tin Man, and it was cute. It was whatever, but like, I just don't know why I'm not living for Tina Burner. And did you see her tweet where she was like, stop comparing me to Sherry Pie? And then there was Elliott, and it was the best look to date from Elliott, but I did feel like the torso was cut really low, and I didn't understand that, like, so there's that. And then it is announced that there's gonna be nobody going home, but there are two top queens, Simone and Olivia Lux, which I did live for Simone's verse the most, and Olivia Lux served vocals. So the two top queens are gonna lip sync for the ultimate top queen and $5,000. And then they get a lip sync to a Dua Lipa song, and in my opinion, I feel that Dua Lipa should be more famous than Ariana Grande, so fight me on that one. And then once again, Simone gets to show what a badass she truly is, because she definitely squared up with Olivia Lux. And Olivia's hair was falling apart, and I was like living for it, low-key. So Simone wins that one, and that's that episode. And I'm honestly really excited to see what happened when the losing queens come in, and we get to see what they bring to the competition. So I'm gonna be reviewing Drag Race all season long, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that other YouTube stuff. So bye babe.